Yes, this used to be such a proud symbol. And now, it's a fucking joke. Well, talk about lost the plot. Yeah, I couldn't let this day pass without making a comment, as this is mainly a Jaguar channel. The morons at Jaguar have decided not only to not make proper cars anymore, but they're also changing the Jaguar logos and symbols that have been a part of this company since its inception. There is no need to change it. If you look at companies like Audi, BMW, Mercedes, Ford, Chevy, they have never ever changed their logo. Why? Because they have brains. The people at Jaguar have completely lost it. They will go out of business. And sad, but I will bloody well laugh and say told you so. It's ridiculous. I mean, as you know, my name is Jag Vet on YouTube. That's a bit embarrassing. I'm thinking about changing it now. And I've got Jaguars that I drive. It's embarrassing. Oh look, you own a woke car. Don't think I'm going to enjoy that 1 minute. Christ. You really have lost the plot, Jaguar. You are so fucking stupid. I hope whoever decided to do this just loses their job. But they won't. One of my friends said perhaps it's deliberate so that they can dump Jaguar and just continue with Land Rover. Maybe. It's an expensive exercise to do it. Going electric is not going to work. The infrastructure is not there. The demand is not there. And the safety of these vehicles and the technology for the batteries is not there. Maybe it will be in the future. Who knows? Hydrogen would be a much better way to go than this stupid electric idea. All right, that's just my 5 pence, 2 cents, whatever. You know what I mean. So now let's get on with a real Jaguar. And what, they're not going to bring a car out until December 2026? I'm sorry, I'm going back to it again. They're trying to appeal to people that don't have enough money to buy their cars and wouldn't anyway. All right, enough. Let's get on with some proper videos and some proper Jaguar stuff. Okay, made my own. I had a couple of bungee cords that were no longer bungeeing. So I took those hooks off the end, chopped them, put them in my drill, made a little point, not a sharp point, tested them, they worked fine. That saved me $20. Okay, what's the other thing here? Ah, yes. This is the battery cable that is going to go from this isolation switch up to the bodywork. It's longer than I wanted, but it's got the ends made off. And as I don't have a tool to make these ends off, I figured I'd just do it. Can't even remember what it cost me now. Probably about $6, something like that. It wasn't expensive. You know, good old Duralast AutoZone battery cable. And it will work fine. So let's get that installed. Right, time to do a test. Is the battery isolation switch that I put in working? So let me go from negative on the battery to the ground point. Nothing is happening. Let me flick the switch. Same thing. Negative on the battery to a ground point. Yeah! Yes. And then off because that's the way I want it for the time being. There's a dodo. There you go. That's one job done. Give me 1 second. Right, there it is. I know you've seen it before, but now it's in position, it's connected. Got the wires here. They are going to be up and out of the way, fortunately. Tried to tie them down as best I can. As you can see, up there is the main ground for the car. Nicely cleaned up. Got to do a little bit more tidying up under here to keep those wires back and out of the way. Yep, now it's a matter of, oh boy, yeah, I guess getting on with the rest of the wiring. I don't think there's anything else under the bonnet to do. I think I've managed to put everything back where it was and tied all the wires up, tried to make everything as neat as possible. Yes, this one is not connected and will not be for some weeks. And this one, I will be chopping this off and making the end so that it will fit into the connection there. But that, again, is a long way off. Nothing else to report under here. I will not be putting the bonnet back on until after I'm sure all the wires are okay and that the engine is running again. Let's get on with it. Here we go again. Wiring the centre dash. Ugh, what a pain in the ass. Those of you that aren't aware, see that bracket there? That's how that bracket fits. Also do note the flasher unit above fits there in that, and it points in that direction. That way, when the wires come up, as you can see, they get straight to it and they don't have to cross the vent mechanism and perhaps cause a problem. Just working on this now to try and get everything back together. It's going to take a little while, but hey, there you go. Oh, one of the things that I did discover, I lost the collets that hold the steering column here. They actually were inside. They'd fallen inside. Thankfully, I've found them. Okay, looking in that centre dash, there's a lot of ground wires to be connected, so I'll make sure I connect those, because we know we have fun with ground wires, don't we? Yes, children, we do. Oh, Christ. Yeah, we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Okay, that's enough prattling and saying we're getting there. What else have we got over on the bench left to do? Well, the dash piece there. Just trying to get my ducks in a row here. I bought a couple of packets of these adhesive things so that you can use cable ties and hold it up against the bodywork, and I'm using those to hopefully hold it in position, keep all the wires out of the way so that they don't get caught on anything. The only concern I have is because I live in Arizona and the heat. I'm concerned that maybe with the heat the pads will come unstuck. If that turns out to be the case, then I'm going to have to think again. Whew, let's hope not. Right. Okay. Very short, very, very, very short video this time. Love to see your comments on the excuse me, on the Jaguar woke situation. Woke is for wankers. And see if you all agree with me or disagree. Personally, I think Jaguar are going to die. So, get out of my garage, go do some shit.